Hey, hi, hello friends, I am back with another video. Where have I been? Well, you see, Pokemon Go is taking over my life. So, that's where I've been. I also have had like so many pre-recorded videos, I just haven't found time to edit them. And by found time, I mean I haven't taken time to edit them. So that is plainly and fully my fault, and I take full responsibility. But I am back, and this is another library book haul because I've been to the library and have gotten some great reads out, and some of them are ones I've already taken out and you guys have seen, but it's one of those I haven't read it yet. It was in the library, nobody else checked it out, so I'm rechecking it out instead of like renewing it, like seeing if I can renew it again, not being able to renew it again. So yeah. So without further ado, I am just going to get started, and sorry for the really horrible lighting. It is like 9:30 at night and I'm using my lamps as lighting, so I may look a little orange, but oh well. So the book I'm still reading currently, and I'm almost finished with, is The Iron King by Julie Kagawa. This is basically, if you do not know or have not watched my previous videos, it's about a girl who lost her father when she was 6 years old and finds out that he is a king of this fairy realm, and so she gets taken to this realm because her brother is kidnapped and things go real hectic. So we have this. And next, to go along with it, because I feel like I'm going to want the next book as soon as I finish this one or close to it, I got The Iron Daughter, also by Julie Kagawa. This is the second book in the Iron Fae series, which is what this is called. This is a purpley color. It might not look it, but like you see, this is a purple color, and I really like it because it's like all these covers are really beautiful. And yeah, this one's also like in a lot better shape than the other book, which I'm really thankful for. But I have the second book in the series now. Going along with fairies, we have Fairy Wars by Irby Brennan, and basically what I am getting from this is there's this old guy, and he's like an actual, like, he's from the fairy realm as well, and he's being hunted and he's wanted back in this fairy realm because he moved to the human world to escape some things. And for some reason I've just been in a really like high kick of fantasy and also fairies, so I saw this and I am interested in it. Hey look, my lighting's finally changed. Then we have a book called Bedbugs by Ben H. Winters, and basically it's about this family that they live in this house or apartment, and what happens is the mother gets bitten by these bed bugs, but nobody else is getting bit by them. So they find out it's not actually bed bugs, and this seems like one of those like really creepy type reads, and it's tiny. It's only like, oh, that's creepy. So it's like the back cover is a bunch of bugs. I'm not gonna, oh, that's so weird. Why did I get this? It's like 253 pages, so this will be a fast read. But I saw it and I was like, hey, this looks interesting. Basically, it said that it's like the bed bugs from hell. So the next books I have a story behind them. So I don't know if you guys know, but I am going to college for youth ministry, and basically when people ask me why I decided to be a youth pastor, I say it's a God thing instead of going into full detail. When I was in like 7th grade, I was reading these books, and they're like these Christian books, and I don't know what book it was or like what triggered it, but like in my mind God was like, listen, I want you to be a youth pastor. Well, my library has these books and I've decided to start rereading them again, and I just want to see which one I like felt triggered with or whatever to know my future. But I also really loved these books and they're really fast-paced reads. So we have Diary of a Teenage Girl, Becoming Me, and then Diary of a Teenage Girl, It's My Life by Melody Carlson. These are basically these stories of like people who are like teenagers and they are on these paths that aren't right, and then they come to know God, and it tracks their faith. And for me it's just something really awesome, and it's written in like diary writing, so it's like really fast-paced reads. You can't really tell because I'm not like showing a page that has, see. So I'm super excited to be rereading these again, and like I said, they're really fast-paced reads, so I hope I can get through them fast. So these next 2 books you will have seen from previous book hauls, and I got them out again because I did not finish them, or I didn't even start reading them, and it was like one of those, I couldn't renew it again, it was in the library, I'm gonna check it out. So we have The Crystal Cave by Mary Stewart. This is part of the Arthurian saga. It's basically like an Arthurian retelling, and I read this in like 8th grade for a class read or a summer read, and I absolutely enjoyed it, and I just really want to reread it again because I have been in the mood for like deep high fantasy as well as fairy reads. So I picked this up again, and I know I still have like 5 other books from the library that I have to read, but you know what? Who needs a life when you have books? And Pokemon Go. The next book is one I had out recently and then I had to return, and that's The Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. Self-explanatory. Got it out, couldn't renew it any longer, didn't get to read it, but now it was in the library again. And I also realized this is the first book in a series, well, a trilogy, and so that made me want to read it even more because if I really like this book, my library has the next 2 books, and it doesn't seem like they're going anywhere anytime soon. So, Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. This one is one I am really excited about purely based on who it's about. And if you guys don't know, I was a collegiate soccer player. I say was because I'm going to be commuting and working full-time in classes full-time. I will not have time to play soccer for my college, but I still enjoy the sport and I still love soccer with all my heart. And so with that, Breakaway, Into the Goal by Alex Morgan, or Beyond the Goal by Alex Morgan. I basically just got this out because it is Alex Morgan. I love Alex Morgan so much. She was like my inspiration while playing soccer, even though I was not as good as her and I botched a lot of things. I still loved her, and I'm covering that up because I don't like what town my library is in. And Alex Morgan. So I'm assuming this is kind of like a book about her life so far and her adventures with soccer. But Alex Morgan, guys. Another book, and the last book, is Into the Dim by Janet B. Taylor, and this is a book about this girl who loses her mother, and then she finds out that her mother is still alive, but in 12th century England, and she's part of this time-traveling group, and so then her daughter gets sucked into it, and for some reason it gave me a Dark Days Club type feel, even those were like demon hunters. But I've been really into like those like early London type books, and I saw it, and it's new, and you know, I was like, why not try it? She also like meets this guy and stuff like that, but she can't date him because he's from the past, I think. I'm not sure. I might be mixing this up with another book I almost got. Not sure, but we have Into the Dim. So these are all the books I got at the library today and the past days. And yeah, I'm gonna set them down now because I don't feel like holding these. So if you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up and hit that red button down below to be subscribed and notified whenever I post any more videos. If you have any thoughts and opinions of these books, or have read any of them, you should leave those in the comments down below because I'd love to chit chat with you guys. But until next time, bye guys.